Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new episode of Morrowind. In the last episode, we ventured to a place called what I like to call Island of Death. We died multiple times, but we also gained some very good stuff from there. I will use, for example, the steel mace, but probably I will sell the elves. But we got some better equipment, and we also got a crossbow, which I will hope to use if I can find some bolts. But for now, let's go sell this stuff we don't need from there, or at least repair. And let's see how much money we will get. In this episode we will finally leave Seyda Neen, I think. In my opinion, we have done everything we can at the moment, so let's just go to another place. We don't want to stay here for the rest of the series, and neither will the house. We will get another house later, but for now it will be like it is.
Outlander,
Oh, my good friend.
what do you want?
What happened to you?
I got in a nasty fight, so I want to sell this, that, steel axe, steel club, steel short sword, and that. I probably will sell these as well, we got plenty. But bungless bane and crab meat I think we can keep. Yeah, so let's see if we can get 300 or 290. We could. Let's get. Oh, do you sell any repair hammers? No. I will also begin to sell my mace because we have gotten a better one. Can I get 15? No. 14? Yeah. So here is where I put our stuff. There's the bow, mortar and pestle, the iron arrows and torch. I'm gonna look if we have any bolts real quick that we can use for the crossbow, or if we're gonna have to keep the bow for now.
Speak freely, friend.
You do? No, that's arrows. Okay, so we have to keep the bow, but I think I should keep the crossbow with me in case we get bolts. Because crossbow is very good early on because of the damage and fire rate. Let's see what I should place in the sack. That one is full, I know that, so the sack then. Crab meat, Hacklow leaf, Hypophasia, scales, and spores. Before we also go, I want to read the skill book for now. Medium armor. We are very close to level up then. That's not good because I want to train our heavy armor and spear so we get endurance, but we got 1 endurance point. I suppose we had to train our spear then. I forgot to sell the Slay's braces. I do want to read The Firmament. That's one book I have not read yet. I will read the others later. Butter, sell off these. 15? No. 13. No. We got 1,400 out of that. Pretty nice. So, the books, here it is. The Firmament by Fulke. The stars of Tamriel are divided into 13 constellations. 3 of them are the major constellation known as the Guardians. These are the Warrior, the Mage and the Thief. Each of the Guardians protects its 3 charges from the 13 constellation the Serpent. When the sun rises near one of the constellations, it is the constellation's season. Each constellation has a season of approximately 1 month. The Serpent has no season, for it moves about in the heavens, usually threatening one of the other constellations. The Warrior. The Warrior is the first Guardian constellation and protects his charges during their season. The Warrior's own season is the last seed, when his strength is needed for the harvest. His charges are the Lady, the Steed and the Lord. Those born under the sign of the Warrior are skilled with weapons of all kinds, but prone to short tempers. The Mage. The Mage is a Guardian constellation whose season is Rain's Hand, when Magicka was first used by men. His charges are the Apprentice, the Golem, which is also called the Atronach, and the Ritual. Those born under the Mage have more Magicka and talent for all kinds of spellcasting, but are often arrogant and absent-minded. Thief. The Thief is the last Guardian constellation, and her season is the darkest month of the evening star. Her charges are the Lover, the Shadow and the Tower. Those born under the sign of the Thief are not typical thieves, but though they take risk more often and only rarely come to harm. They run out of luck eventually, however, and rarely live as long as those born under other signs. The Serpent. The Serpent wanders about in the sky and has no season. Though its motions are predictable to a degree, no characteristics are common to all who are born under the sign of the Serpent. Those born on this sign are the most blessed and the most cursed. The Lady. The Lady is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is Hearthfire. Those born on the sign of the Lady are kind and tolerant. The Steed is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is Mid-Year. Those born on the sign of the Steed are impatient and always hurrying from one place to another. The Lord. The Lord's season is first seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting. Those born under the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born under other signs. I guess that's why they have 75% weakness to fire then, because they're healthy. The Apprentice. The Apprentice season is Sun's High. Those born under the sign of the Apprentice have a special affinity for magic of all kinds, but are more vulnerable to magic as well. The Atronach. The Atronach, often called the Golem, is one of the major charges. Its season is Sundusk. Those born under signs of are natural sorcerers with deep reserves of magicka, but they cannot generate magicka of their own, which is why our downfall was with Keroleth. I just didn't find it fun anymore. I was stupid, but now we have a better series, so I should always also be thankful for that. The Ritual. The Ritual is one of the major charges, and its season is Morning Star. Those born on the sign have a variety of abilities depending on the aspect of the moons and the divines. The Lover. The Lover is one of the Thieves' charges, and her season is Sundusk. Dawn. Those born on the sign of the Lover are graceful and passionate. The Shadow. The Shadow season is second seed. The Shadow grants ability to those under her sign the ability to hide in shadow. The Tower. The Tower is one of the Thieves' charges, and season is Frostfall. Those born on the sign of the Tower have a knack for finding good and can open locks of all kinds. Very nice. So, how many books have we read? We have read the Tax Record, the Firmament, Book of Rest and Endings. I have placed that one in there. We can also read Journal of Thariel before we go, it's kind of short. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, we'll test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I worked out all of the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible deterioration of a spell of luck. The time's almost upon me. My research is finished, and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at this when I suggested this. We'll see who laughed after I leap to the top of that house and scream out my success. Well, apparently he could scream out to the towers, but it didn't happen. Nor to his scroll we have already read. And I think we can place empty vial into this sack. Oops. I don't know what's that for, but perhaps you can tell me in the comments later. I think that's about it. I will get all my armor. The crossbow and the spear. And then we are ready. And we don't have any boots, because I didn't want to if we had to sneak. Okay, let's sleep until rested. How much is the clock? 6 AM, perfect. I guess it's time to say goodbye to this house. I have my fire bite, so it's not really necessary to get one of the magic weapons. Bye bye, Seyda Neen. Bye bye, lighthouse, where we stood and looked at Fargoth. Bye bye, Socius, Ergala, and Sensitan Exercise Office, where we have been in 2 episodes. Bye bye, Ariel, who we have been almost ruining. So, question is, where do we want to go? Balmora is over there. People, I don't think I want to go to Balmora at the moment. But I do think that I want to go north. I think I went that direction the last time, but well, I'm not sure, but I will go this way anyway. Now this is like another road to Balmora. It goes around here, if I'm correct. Go here, somewhere around this area will be Hla Oad, and then you can always go to Balmora. Now we could go to Balmora as well, that road, considering we have done exploring episodes. But we could do one final exploring episode while we wander to Balmora and listen to the beautiful music. I'm not gonna disturb, so you can listen to this. Now that is some good quality music produced by Jeremy Soule. Or Thariel have disappeared. I will explore a bit more around these edges though, because I do know there are more ancestral too, but for now, considering we have been 5 episodes in Seyda Neen, which I consider to be too long, I don't think we will spend any more time here. Nothing from these funny looking grass. Let's equip our spear because we really need to train it. But first we're gonna find some key. That one doesn't exist anymore. Inventory. For now, the bow, spear, and the steel mace. I will equip my arrows as well. Like that. And we are off. That's a rat. Perhaps I should. Our fatigue goes up a little, so we actually have a chance with our spear, because we really need to train endurance before we level up, so we get those 10 points. We have 1 out of 9 now because of that book. I could rest 1 hour. Hope the rat is still there. Yeah, it is. I don't think they disappear like Morrowind. I mean Oblivion. Gotcha. And we have done our first kill with a spear. Now this spear is good in terms of that it will give you a long reach. The enemy cannot attack you. And it brings some decent damage as well. It's like 1 to 10, like most early weapons. I'm just gonna check the timer. Okay, 17 minutes in, so we can still continue. This is the river. Okay, so we have been here. What are the signs? Seyda Neen there, all around there, Balmora there, Hla Oad. So we want to go Hla Oad first, and then we head up to Balmora. I think that's a good plan. The ropes in Morrowind look more realistic than in Skyrim. That's actually kind of sad. Okay, so we're not. Is that supposed to be? I don't know. But Hla Oad should be right over here somewhere. All around Balmora, Seyda Neen, Balmora, yeah, and Caldera. But we will not go up to Caldera for a good while. We can take that mud crab just so we get some experience. That's a shipwreck. Do you want to go and check it out? I'm afraid there might be ghosts there though. Do I have it under hardest difficulty? Just to check. I'm always unsure because I usually turn it down for when I'm making thumbnails. Sure, let's go out, check out that shipwreck. No slaughter fish. Phew, I don't have to make a YMCA montage again. Unfortunately, I probably got demonetized for that. Nothing in there. I can check out the barrels first. So we have taken care of the outside. Bucket. A bottle. Large chest. Silver longsword. If we don't use it, we can always sell it. Some good alchemy ingredients, I think. Hand meat, scuttle, and large karma eggs are all restore fatigue. Okay, no, slaughterfish, go away, please. No, I don't. Shit. Slaughterfish, stop. That scared me. Nothing in here. Okay, let's go inside and check out the shipwreck. Let's wait an hour in case we have to fight in here. I've never been here, so just in case. Let's go here first. Clip our torch. There's just a bottle in here. I guess the one who drove the ship had been drunk. What about here? Whoa, this makes me dizzy. Holy moly. Let's unequip our torch because I'm not sure if it will disappear once we hit water with it. Jesus Christ, I'm getting really dizzy. This lower level. There's a crate. That's a skeleton. Ash statue. Of course I crashed. No backstory to the ship whatsoever. How boring. Or am I just missing something? Let's equip my torch again. Oh, there's nothing here. Whoa, I better get up again so I don't get more dizzy. But I guess that was everything. Oh wait, there it is. And that's the hatch again. So I guess we just continue. Swim across here. I wonder if there's any lore at that shipwreck at all. I really like lore about places. But yeah, I don't think we need to collect mushrooms if we ever need. We need the mushrooms later for quest, but we can always just go to Seyda Neen and pick it up again. We can take that mud trap for practice though. Take out our spear. Should we use our other sugar kick? Wait, I don't have it with me. Or did I perhaps use it up? I don't remember, but... Okay, that failed. You see, the yellow bar still goes up, which is the enemy health. It shows up. It wouldn't if I fought at this range with a close combat weapon on. I got tired of it. But we could take the other mud crab over there. Yeah, it didn't despawn. What? Oh, I'm perhaps too good a marksman. Oh well, we have to practice our spear another day. It's 40, so it level up still surprisingly fast. Or surprisingly slow. I thought it would level up faster. But I'm fine with it. Athletic skills. We have 4 modifiers in it, so we just need to get to 19 in athletics, or I think that's the only. They have hand to hand as well, but it's useless, pretty much. It's not useless, though it's not that good. You should always have something like blunt weapon or something. Should we check out that ancestral tomb before we head to Hla Oad? Yeah, sure, why not? Hla Oad is like over there, anyway. You can barely see the signs, but it's over there. Now that's a mud crab. I think I wanna take the mud crab and then go to ancestral tomb, see if we get any goodies, and then we go perhaps stop by Hla Oad and sell the miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, you can see the boat right over there. It's Hla Oad. Apparently saving before hitting someone counts as you are absolutely gonna hit. I don't think I want to use the spear in ancestral tombs though, because there are way stronger enemies in there. Can I use that later? Okay. But we should be good. Let's switch over to the mace when we go into the cave. Equip our tower shield. Here is the ancestral tomb. Heron, okay. I usually save like every cave or something, because if I'm gonna use the thumbnail of that video and I have not decided, it's just fast to go inside the cave, do the thumbnail, and then head out again. This seems like really short according to the map. Looks like one huge corridor. Oh my lord, 4. I have to do this because I only have 4. Okay, never mind. Our intelligence, that is also something we should level up to have more magicka. Security 8. So we have 1 modifier and a half. I don't think I have leveled up anything else that is that. Anywhere is our mace, there it is. Wow. Something have been going on here. Nothing behind. No. Uh-oh. Let's equip our torch so we can see that. That torch is huge. Exclusive fortified strength. I take that. Burn. Is this related to a quest or something? There's nothing here. And there's an arrow over there. This is actually beginning to freak me out. This all looks like desecrated. Is that ghost I'm hearing, or is it just part of the ambient sound in here? Wait, how do you pronounce it? Ambient? Ambience? Scroll of invisibility. Uh-oh. Can I hit it with a mace. Your weapon has no effect. I don't think I'm proficient enough to use the Selma-make longsword though. I was. Oh, it sounds so cute when they die. Arr. What's this all? Same point. Now we'll read the book last. Yeah, this was the cave, just one scan. Holy moly, voice crack. What did I get? Silence. Okay. How long is it gonna last? Oh, I forgot that apparently. That. I've taken every urn now. Later. The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 28. Then Vivek left Seth to look after the dome-head demon and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house he looked into the middle world to find a fifth monster, called the Ruddy Man. When the Drogs ruled the world, the Daedric prince Molag Bel had been their chief. He took a different shape then, spiny and armor, and made for the sea. Vivek, in giving birth to the many spawn of Hoffi's marriage, had dropped an old image of Molag Bal into the world, a dead carapace of memory. Would not have been a monster if a Velothi child had not wanted to impress his village by wearing it. The Ruddy Man of the 8 monsters was the least complicated. He made those who wore him into the mighty killers and nothing more. He existed in the physical, only geography makes him special. When Vivek found him near the boys' village of Anon Gnesis, there was a violent clash of arms and an upheaval of the earth. Their battle created the Weshgosh. Wanderers that still go there hear still the sounds of it soared across the crust. The grunt of God, the snapping of his monster shell's splintered legs. Damn! After his victory, Vivek took the shell of the Red Man to the Drogs that had modified his mother, the Queen of Drogs, whose name is not easy to spell, was in a period of self-incubation. Her wardens took the gift from Vivek and promised to guard it from the surface world. This is the first account of Drogs being liars. In 10 years the Ruddy Man appeared again, this time near Tyr, worn by a wayward shaman who followed the House of Troubles. Instead of guarding it, the Drogs had imbued the living armor with mythic inflexibility. It molted soon after, skill draping the shaman it stretches his phone to the 5 corners. When Wimbek met the monster in the battle again, he saw the remains of 3 villages dripping from its feet. He took on his giant form and slew the Red Man by way of the symbolic college. Since he no longer trusted the Ogma of the Sea, Vivek gave the carapace of the monster to the devout and loyal mistresses of Number Room. He told them, "You may take off the Ruddy Man, a philosopher's armor." The mystic began by wrapping one of their sages in the shells, a series of flourishes by 2 supernumeraries, one hormonally tall and the other just under his arms. They ran around the carapace and through each other, applying holy resin drawn from the curses of the new useless numbers between 12 and 13. Golden straws were quickly struck through the mythic imperial so the sage could breathe. After the ceremonial, ethics were drawn into the hardening resin. Long lists of dead names and equations whose solution was to be found in the mouth of the chimera inside. There came the illuminations, inscribed on the bright, terrible fingernails of Vivek. From the nails tip flowed a searing liquid, filling the grooves of the ceremonial ethics. They bleed out to form vein patterns about the sage shell that theologians could decipher forever after. The endings of the words is unseemly. Now that it was a dark reading. Now, I guess we just head to Hla Oad and end the episode there, because it's like 35 minutes. Hello, Scamp. Let's equip with the spear in case we have to battle one more time along the way. But this was a fun little cave. It looked haunted when I first arrived, and then it turned into a hall where a scamp was. Mud crab, okay, we take the mud crab as well. That's another boat. I guess we explore it later. We can go check it out next episode. There it is, the beauty of Hla Oad. Quite fitting as the sun is about to go down. Well, here we are. I guess it's better to get right to the point then. To end this episode. In this episode, just to recap, we have left Seyda Neen once and for all. We found a shipwreck just outside the river around here, and we also went into an ancestral tomb that looked haunted, but just turned out to be a scamp that had messed up the place. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I can't speak. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure. Have a good day, and goodbye.